Yeah, yeah. Man, legit just drink water while I got sir.
You're telling me you've been in that same position for the last 3, 4 hours.
Yeah, yeah, about. Yeah, about. Yeah, right about this. Uh, right, right. I'm just so happy to I can't believe it's. They don't studio Ghibli, right? The people that might make Ghibli movie, right?
Oh,
Studio Ghibli, the Ghibli company or whatever you want to call them. We hire Miyazaki or something like that. They
you
make
believe?
eh?
You believe?
Anime movie. No, no, no. They make anime movie.
You know what? Tell me more about it because I don't quite have that brain space right now.
Bro, it's like when you stress out that I understand, but come on man. Just simple me. Ghibli movie them. People them that make Ghibli. Ghibli show them like Howl's Moving Castle, the early Loop ones, the whatever it's like, Princess Mononoke, Spirited Away and all them other something. My neighbor Totoro and something. Anime movies them. Classics.
Classics, huh?
Yeah, you know those people is the biggest worst people I've ever seen because look up, I played 0.02 seconds of a copyrighted music that them have and them straight up much channel. Like they got the hammer and it's like them cut me from a stream, the live stream I was doing, and they gave me a copyright strike. And then right as I was about to come off, they gave me a nod. It was just I don't know, bro. They got me good, to be honest. I don't know.
Jeez.
Yeah, man. They got me good. But yeah, so yeah, as you know, it's me, man, Smith the Legend, Director Siren, aka Scientist Junior, aka that nigga. So we got a special guest here today, and my co-host for the new Perite podcast that is going on, Shamar, aka Squeezy Dan, the man, the legend. So yeah, Squeezy Dan is in the building now. So
Spiritual, I'll go. That you.
yeah, yeah. Anyway, because the topic today was supposed to be the Amber Heard trial and Uncle Beta Ukraine sprinkled in. So let's see what we can do to put that. Right now, I'm gonna start off with Amber Heard. That's it. I hope you've been following it because that thing was crazy to be honest, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that thing was crazy. You poop in the bed. Who poops in the bed, bro? Like, come on, man. Like, even if you prank or not, like, who does that? I mean, I know people know about shit in bed. Like, they always say, "Yo, you shit in bed," and say you have to go sleep, man. You have to clean it up. But I didn't know people actually did that, man. Like, unless they were sick or something, and it had to be something sick, man, to do that. But damn, man,
Yeah, so I was trying to lay it down on him for some reason. I don't know why.
bro, she's really class A, crazy person.
But it really goes to show that in a society like this, society is more lenient or more wanting to be lenient on the women's side. Because even when Heard Mr. Heard stepped into the courtroom, he was immediately found guilty because of the whole lore behind men being.
Yeah, yeah, that's very true. Yeah.
So the case was run and drawn out. I thought that it was stupid because really and truly they have no evidence of what had happened. And the fact that they let it play out in court make I'm not gonna lie. I probably might get backlash for this. But it kinda made the court look stupid.
But I don't even know, sir, because they were both of them were playing some weird type of game where they're trying to get like one side to do against another, and they're trying to cover up certain things and they're trying to do that. But Amber side just did it to the worst. Like, come on, man. Like, it's it's pretty obvious. Everything is out there already for everybody to see. If all you have to do and all you should be trying to do is recontextualize him so you don't look as bad or so he looks worse than you. And you couldn't do that? Like, what's wrong with you? I thought you were some actresses or grade A or whatever. Grade A bullshit from my IC, but come on, you couldn't make that up? Like, I thought about that in a couple seconds. You couldn't do that when the entire time you had to put the delegation or whatever together. Instead, you have work around some crazy shit like that. Like, I knew that wasn't gonna work. I knew. And I'm not no big person to say anything. So how could she get that? And the truth worst thing about it, dog. The truth worst thing about it is that she could have win if she wasn't so stupid. And she was about to win, but she was too stupid. She was doing all the wrong things, bro.
Let's be thankful that hopefully this will be the first and only trial this foolishness can be tolerated in.
Nope.
The rest I mean like that's why I say I hope because it probably will not happen. It never happen.
I hope so too, but I know it's not gonna be the only trial. Like, this is the first in a long line because now people say that, if somebody as dumb as Amber could have do something like that. Well, I don't want to say that because people already were trying to do certain trials like this. It's just that this trial was over publicized and that what it eventually grew out of the more that it was original in, like, one man going against a woman in an abuse trial against um defamation, and then
Mm-hmm.
it turned into the politicize of how some of their whole Hollywood used to run, that everybody is hush hush and nobody can say shit. And then it came up to like the Me Too movement, how Me Too movement is corrupt, or how it's easy to like say that you're Me Too and then fuck up somebody else's life. And then it came up to the point where it's like, this is against abusers. Like, not just abusers, I mean, how to put it? This is against people trying to, this is against like males trying to fight back against Me Too movement in a sense, as well as a Me Too movement at the same time. So it's like, it's one type of stuff that it's end up, I'm glad that it end up where it end up, as trust me, if she won, I have no faith in the world from that point. Because if she won and there's the long list of line of things that was coming down that she done and it's shown, it's in the public, everybody knows about. Everybody who follows the trash know about this shit. And if that was going on still and she still won, it came out in court and they still won. I don't think I had any faith that, I should get married or anything like that, because if something like that can happen, and she was like the worst wife there could be in that situation. The worst person. She didn't have
Worst word that could be seen. Notice that you said seen, because you know that there are even
I know
worse
I know.
behind the scenes.
Bruh. If she was that shit in public, what was she behind the scenes, sir? It must be a fucking nightmare. A real nightmare. And the reason why nobody even knew about it before is because nobody didn't want to talk because of Hollywood. Because of billion beer and millions of people there on them. So I get it. I get it why it reached this point, but gosh, why did it have to reach this point? Could some people with some common sense and say no, nah, it shouldn't go this point because all the list them of what is going on here is pretty obvious that people's not going to want to side with this one person. All right, if it say, all right, say it came to court and it was the rules were reversed. What do you think would have happened?
The roles are reversed.
Yeah, Amber Heard was acting the way Johnny Depp was, and we're all right. If the gender swap happened and Amber Heard was a male and Johnny Depp was a female, what do you think would happen? That's pretty obvious what happened to me. So
Yeah,
give me your opinion first.
on the whole case, like I said, I felt it shouldn't have been just drawn out. If the evidence was already provided, they already had all that they needed. It never had to go the way it had to go out. Especially when the lawyers and the confession were confessing and showing evidence. It was complete rubbish. For someone
Yes,
as a judge to sit there and allow that to happen, I'm quite surprised at this point to see that entertainment.
that's
Because
pretty
really,
much it was, sir.
he is,
It very much was.
man is suffering. The woman literally beat the man. And it says so on the call. And here's the worst part too. The lawyers and the convictors are trying to catch him out. One of the lawyer people must yo. They're describing something that happened on a video where she claimed he slapped her or he did something. My guy stand the coverage shut and say so and so took up a glass of wine, poured himself a glass of wine, and his get cut. Guess what this guy said? He slams the window shut because of frustration, and he grabs the bottle of wine and
I
pours
left
a mega pint.
the man leave, you know, bro. You know what? Not with her, and she's still trying to put herself in that situation. Right? If
That's a mega pint.
it was, yeah,
And
mega
one thing I can rate about Johnny is how he handled the situation. My guy's calm. He doesn't want to be there, but he's calm and collected. He's not upset. He
bro,
just
because he knows, bro. He knows from the start, do anything. Not just that you're under the influence, you know, that you're that powerful. You're that guy. You're Johnny Depp. He knows from anything happens or anything comes out. Besides from the general stuff like that, I drink a lot and I smoke a lot. Besides from that, he knows if anything comes out, it's it that. So he was walking that tight line because he knows. Just they can't tell me he didn't know or he didn't realize that he can't afford to go date nobody because he came from a household. If you never realize or you never see what was on that tip, what I'm saying, or what everybody else saying, they came from a household that was full of abuse, full of drug addicts and a lot of stuff, shit, some crazy shit happening in his name. I'm saying, you know what? I can't bother do that. I can't do that. I'm okay with the drugs and all the mess and stuff there because that's just my lifestyle. But I can't go afford to violate nobody because you see how it destroy everybody else's life around him from one person like that. So he's like, I can't do that. I can't be the person to do that. He knows that he can't, but yet still, man, there's some people like that are road wrong. I can't catch him up eventually. You know what? You know what really shocked me about it? You know what really shocked me about it? Is that she was his wife, bro. His wife. She was his wife. She was the person that's supposed to help him out in the situation, but it's she have fucking escalated every single second.
Mm-hmm.
Everything, every time that Johnny Depp get angry, he walk out. It wasn't that what everybody else said. Everybody in the court say no. So, watch yourself. If he might walk out, and I not even go nowhere, just walk out. And you just say, I need to be left alone or I need these things to be solved. Or it can't be solved right now. And just walk out and walk away. What the fuck you doing in this space for? Why you do things like that? Why you mess around with his flow? But yet still, if you gonna do that, you go walk out. If Amber Heard walked out or complain or anything about that, it's still Johnny's problem to go fix. So how that makes sense? That makes no sense to me.
But she's putting all of the blame and the responsibility on him.
Exactly. She's doing that. And everybody sees, think about it, everybody sees what is going on. It's not like it's one person, it's not like it's two persons, like, hundreds of people see it. And these are the people. Just, it's just a small amount of the population is willing to testify about anything. I'm not included. Because I don't want to be a part, I don't want to testify about it. But still, it's only a small amount of the population really wants to testify or go up on a stand like that. I get that, yes. But there's millions of hundreds of people who meet in our lifetime now. And all of them sees the same signs. It's not like they must see something different.
Right.
So you're supposed to know from them core people, not even core people, from them small set of people there, I see it and I say it out loud and saying everything consistently over and over again. You can almost still say, every other people that met Johnny Depp in person or even have been friends with Johnny Depp, you're saying the same exact thing. To the bartender, them, to the drug dealer, them, I'm gonna say the exact same thing. So you can't come about this and complain about all them foolishness like that. So I don't know who she. I know so she paid off like it's pretty obvious she paid it off at the British courts. But how you
What?
think they'll get away with it again? It's publicized. She made it heavily publicized.
Oh wow.
Why think about that? Right now, I'm started in a difference in different war in a state as I'm not sure if she's smart, like a smart woman who strive that way. I was like, yo, I need to climb a corporate ladder by having somebody it's right in my corner, like Johnny Depp or Elon Musk or whatever, whoever person she's dating. Or if she's the dumbest person to think that she can get away with something like this when all the evidence is piling against her.
Content, bro.
Bro. I didn't even go doing even half of the movie trailer. This is just the clip notes. It just makes some sense. This trailer should have been over already because, as I said, Johnny Depp was a girl, Amber Heard was a nigga. She would have gone in the first, not even month, bro, in the first week. Because first of all, if you see the pain or if you hear it, and you see the signs like yo, finger gone, one. And you see the money that they get loose. And you see that he was keep on leaving and she's not making leaving. All these signs are obvious signs of abuse. Some people, the police is trained, even the police, citizens as a whole are trained to are already willing or able to identify these signs and realize what is going on. Don't don't tell me that the judge is not going to be seeing that. And the judge is trained to know, say that from that happens, what needs to be done is they need to be separated as far as possible. If it's a crime, as it is, to be doing abuse in that nature, physical nature, as in finger cut off and she only can get lead constantly, So from that happens, and they know that happens, they're not just going to separate them. They're going to take them from one spot, which that one spot being their house, either get them on house arrest or putting them in a jail cell, because that's the only two things that will happen. There's nothing else going to come from that. So they do try to come and gone quick if it was reversed. We don't barely even hear about it. You just don't say, yo, Johnny Depp, the female, was getting beaten by Amber Heard, some second rate actor or whatever shit. I know she's gone. And that's basically all you get. Like, no, just because me too, just because of all this foolishness that happened. This is how it ended up. Like, come on. This was obviously going to happen. Should have been it should have been obvious, but it wasn't. And that's the problem. It wasn't obvious. She could have still won. If she was a little bit smarter, she still would have won. And that's the problem. She shouldn't have because she did every single thing wrong, but she still won. But no, weren't off with since. They just have a sim, guys. For something else.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. What's your real thoughts on this situation? I just basically tell you how I have a mind. So
Basically, at the end of the day, I don't let things like this bother me because I've seen things like this before. So me as a person, whenever I see these things happening, I don't take them as serious as they should. Because at the end of the day, the outcome is either expected or unexpected. Because that's just how two outcomes are, right? So I just see this more likely as entertainment at this point. Because really and truly, they could have just ended the case here and there. He's guilty. If he is guilty, provide evidence. Don't go around the bush. Don't cut through it. Don't hide in it. Don't do crazy things in it. Show me the evidence. Show the jury what your verdict is so we can settle this. This was drawn out much more longer than it should have been. And I think, and basically, this is just exploiting how the court system is whenever it comes to a man and, well, his woman,
yes.
Whether it's divorce, marriage, kids, child support, stuff like that. I mean, think about it right now. You have a kid with some woman, right? She puts you on child support. You instantly have max. How do you think this is gonna go when you go to court? They're gonna see you guilty first.
You must say you must do something. There's no way a woman would have leave them husband and all them something unless you do something. You don't
Exactly.
even have to be. You can always have to.
Exactly. That's the reason. So yeah, my thoughts on that situation, to me, completely foolish. At the end of the day, I just pay attention to I just pay attention to the final decision. The little in between
Verdict.
doesn't make much better sense. Because
I see why you did that.
I'm watching this poor man go through all of this. What?
Right. You know what? You know why it really resonates with me like that? It's because I know in an ideal world it shouldn't happen, but I know if I get married and she has a problem with me any at all, these are the same techniques or same tactics they're going to use to get myself or any of my friends or any person I know in trouble that way.
Listen to
And
me.
yeah,
She's not willing to sign that prenup up. Drop her. Drop her.
and as I said,
Or worse, drop her.
and as I said, I'm basically the common man of the common man. I'm a 22 years old child, basically, because we don't really have a job. Well, barely go to school. Like, if anything happened, all right, following the lifestyle I'm living right now, as I said, living right now, interesting things are moving to change. But as I said, living the life with, lifestyle I'm living right now. I get married, I have probably have a good job here or whatever, and get married or whatever. And she decides, you know what, it's time to go. What's going to happen is that I'm going to be left in debt. I'm going to be left looking like a fool. I'll be left, probably left in jail, and everybody, my name will be gone so far that nobody wants to do business with me, not even my family. And I realize,
Can't hear shit from you. Just putting that out there. The audio is not connected, Daniel. Just putting that out there. Man has the design on his jacket too. Man has merch. That's pretty good.
can you hear me?
Daniel, then now I can hear you. What's up?
Okay. Well, just hold on. I'm gonna explain this proper.
Mm-hmm.
I've been playing minute. I've been playing music for
Mm-hmm.
over an hour now.
Mm-hmm.
Just come off.
Yeah.
Oh, I just come off of playing Ghost in the Shell, the big one, big sound them always have bust. And then I come, it's all right. Wait, let me just do this one second. Let me just do this. All right. I'm gonna say, yo, I time for play something else. I'm just like, yo,
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of this. So I'm gonna say, just put down the volume on the sound and I'll switch over to something. Do that now. I'm about to switch over and as we press
Yeah.
it, 1.5 seconds in a sir. If you don't believe me, you can need to
Them
check this.
flag you that fast, bro?
Yo, that fast. Stream
Not
cut.
gonna lie
Like,
though.
yo, copyright. No man,
Hey
dog,
man, these are big ass companies. Once you play their product without permission, down your ass.
dog, all right, yo. Look from the screen. Is that what I see? Is that what I see? All right. Quick container.
They
Is that
on
like,
your ass, bro. That's like playing a Drake song without Drake's permission. They
nah,
on your ass.
it shouldn't be that way. It won't
Hey
be the type.
man, they're not getting paid. That's what it is. They're not getting paid, so they pissed.
No warning. Let me just.
I don't have to tell you, man.
It's able 1.5, dog. Look for the timestamp. Look at it, dog.
That shit crazy, not gonna lie.
Dog, 0.2 seconds, yo. 0.02 seconds. Gosh, man.
Guess I have to play that lo-fi girl music, Play that nice lo-fi hip hop thing with the raccoon or the lo-fi girl music.
I'm gonna try. Well, we get catch. We get check, bro. That's basically what I'm going because there's no other way for to find it. I just, as we come up on him, we get shit. It's like, I don't know what shit I was doing. I was like, I was not Amber Heard. I was doing no shit in the bed. I was just accidentally press on it. I don't even know say is official something. I don't even think this is official something. It's not. It's not even official something. Ah, don't catch me, bro. I ain't lie.
Well off onions.
Uh, well, well, anyway, let me start this podcast for podcast. I can't believe
And before that, shit.
yo, um
My laptop's on 33%. I'll stay as long as it lasts.
okay.
Because I was going straight to bed, bro. Today has been annoying, painful, very stressful. Not gonna lie. But well, hopefully this makes it better. My day.
Hopefully, bro. Hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get everything on now. All right. It's your boy, aka Siren Jr., aka the King of Scientists, aka that nigga, aka Director Siren himself, the man himself, Daniel Courtney Michelangelo McGregor. And I'm here today to put stuff with the final Hert Head podcast, as you know it, because I can't lie, man.
Well, at least until we upgrade to your next level.
Exactly. With about by let me see. I'm not too sure when, but some not come, man. I'm not telling you that for sure. So we're there. We're with the
I'm not
man
gonna lie,
himself.
tell Daniel, hold on, bro, real quick. I'm not gonna lie. Someone did say I should start a podcast. I'm like, my friend has one. If you want to hear my voice again, name Hert Head. So go there. So I have been promoting the deals, isn't it?
Yes, man. That's what it should be said. Can maybe don't say that. I'm tired. I must get shake a while ago. Me can't like me get really get shake. Because that shit was quick, bro. Like quick. Gosh, like never expect something like that to happen like that. Cause right, yo. Anyway, bro. Back to the intro. Oh, man himself, Mr. Legend, single, aka that nigga, aka one killer, aka the girl them sugar, aka no wait. I know you were the girl them sugar. That
All
was the
right,
girl.
Beanie Man,
All
go see you,
right,
man.
cool.
Catch you.
Okay, okay. But yeah, you know how the thing go. My leg thing go there up in the house. Yeah. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
the weirdo, aka Queen of Misfits, aka Killer, aka not even aka. She is the craziest person I know, and she probably will kill me for be saying that. So yeah, welcome
He
back.
is that bitch.
Damn, fam. Yo, you're brave innocent. You're
How the
brave.
hell am I crazy, yo?
Oh, you the craziest person I know.
You know what's
That's
funny?
not that's not
She
true.
on your case. She on your case. Then I said that bitch, but she's on your case. That shit
You say
hilarious.
exactly that shows itself. I didn't write this.
Well,
It shows itself.
Was that a mini orgasm? Well, that shit sounds so damn. That shit sound weird as fuck.
Yeah.
Make sure you mute your mic when that shit goes down, man. That shit whack, yo.
Wow.
Be acting like a bozo. Chill.
I don't need to get on Malik's case now cause this nigga coming to JA soon.
Okay, I
And
see
she's
what it is.
already threatening me like that. Daniel,
Oh,
I'm my head out.
she a plan for you. Be careful. Be
See it
careful.
there? See it there? Well, you know, I do make a blending with the wall, them like ninja. Just cover up, just now, I smile. Blending with darkness, you see me? Just do a
Yeah, man,
smile.
I get it. I get the
Black
vibes,
like,
bro.
whoa.
I get the vibes. Well,
Mm-hmm.
all right, man. Well, since we're there now, we'll get on a serious topic now, because some serious things are going on in the world, and we need to
Well,
correct.
to be honest, as they say in the good movies, isn't it? There's a Tom Hanks movie. There's a scene and the man say to himself, brother, the world is painful and you can only handle so much for so long. And guess what? People tired, bro. People tired. You're tired for hear about the death, tired for hear about the injustice, you're tired, bro. And if we're
About
this young and we realize it from this young, bro, and then we'll talk about enjoy your youth, bro, there's nothing to enjoy. We literally can step out our yard and die. There is no more youth left to enjoy.
so what you say? Well, big man now.
Well,
Big people.
legally, yes. In your parents' eyes, you're still 5. But yeah, legally, yes,
Even
we
if
are.
at 5, we will still 2 to them. It no matter what age we're there. We're always a little to them. So.
I'm pay for do something buy my mother food and buy my mother things. Why Malik, remember ya? Remember you know, man. Man, is your mother? I say, so, and what that supposed to mean, mama? Boy, you give me sass? I say, right.
You know, to be honest,
Sorry.
Malik, I live a different life than majority of the man them up is still. So,
Trust me, no, trust me. You go from one struggle to the next, bro. There's a struggle everywhere. It might be a little better than the situation than before, but it's just another struggle to get through.
well, a true thing. But all right, back to be honest, the topic I'm really want to pick on something that is dear to my heart, but a bit too crazy for like mainstream television to cover. If you get my gist, um, shit in the bed.
We're not talking about Amber, are we?
Yeah, we have to, bro. We got to, bro. Like,
Man won like how much? He won 15 million. Amber don't got that kind of money though. So how the man them I say, yeah, Johnny win and he win 50 million. Amber Heard
nah,
don't have
nah.
$50 million. So where the money
Trust
there
me,
come from?
him no win the money. It wasn't even about the money for him. All it was is like, yo, who say yo?
No, he won reimbursement for lost wages or something like
Yeah,
that.
I got that. It's just I'm saying it wasn't about the money for him, and even if he won it,
It was about the money because that's what he really well, not entirely. You're right. Not entirely about the money, but it's a part of it because trust me, the man need the money. He
well, yeah,
did.
I true thing that I'm like, why?
When I say him go there and just do it for, in mental state, well, a part of it, yes. But he didn't do it just for the mental state, do it for the piece of the money as well.
Yeah, but
Amber Heard Batty never right to the man say, well, time to move on.
I think I need to break it down properly to some people because
That's how it
like
is, bro.
some people even go understand, or people in the future probably won't understand what we're talking about when we say, yo, this thing was super important for everybody because first of all, it's a man winning against a woman in the court of law over divorce, where majority of the cases are all over 50% in the woman's favor. How the fact that she fumbled that
He
bag
almost
so bad,
won, not going to lie. She did win 2 of the
no,
cases that he brought up, and the rest of them he won. She did won the whatever.
that's what I'm saying. She fumbled the bag. She fumbled because there's even though that we know everything and we realize like, yo, this woman is a straight A
The judge did
garbage person.
dismiss his defamation charge. He was suing her for defamation as well. And the judge is like, nope, she's legit. In that case, nope, denied. So I'm like, damn, Johnny, my name not like you like
Like,
that,
it
though.
was
If them
so
still win.
obvious. Yeah, but it was so obvious about certain things that came up, and then still, bro. That's what I'm saying. This thing is dear to my heart because I realize I'm seeing it. We're always been tells like, yo, woman has a clear advantage, and in fact, woman has a certain things
Yes,
about them that is
I
going to be
don't like, to be
woman.
honest,
Yeah,
there is something we can really say about women, and there's something we can say about men. Women like to complain about wage difference and um job difference. Okay, if you're complaining about the job difference, here's the solution. There are 99% of what construction workers are what, Daniel? No male.
What do
Then
you
we
mean,
need more
99%,
we need
sir?
more goddamn
What are you
women
talking
in the
about, sir?
construction sites.
It's not 99%. It's 99.9999%, sir. The
All the
female.
worse. So guess what, Daniel? You know what we're gonna do? We're cut down that by 20%, and women need to start applying for more hard-working jobs like that. Don't complain. You want equality? Go seek for it yourself. You complain about men in these jobs? Hell, then go work there. Go work there.
Um, at the end of
Um,
the day, it was never really about equality. I no, I
no, but
realized like,
this is what
it
I'm
wasn't.
saying, bro. They complain about a situation and don't do anything to help about it. All right, men have all these jobs, then why don't you go sign up for that job as well? Oh, you know the wages. Don't no. Don't give me that wages thing right now. You have the opportunity to go in, start from the bottom and build yourself up.
First world problems.
True thing, man. True thing.
Never hear a Jamaican woman or complain about shit like that. Oh, the first world me hear with them foolish about pay wage gap all them something. Pretty sure my mother
Woman,
know where it say
woman in
male
Jamaica
principals that
just
make
lucky to
more
the man
money
get
than
money.
her.
Literally, woman in Jamaica just glad to the man get money, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Woman in
What do you
Jamaica
mean?
just glad to the man get money.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Then no matter if you get paid more or less than another person, everybody's chasing after their own self-entitlement. That's why so many women out here are complaining about wages. All right, if you get more wage than a man now, there's not a problem
Really?
anymore. There's no isn't it now a male discrimination? If
Bro,
women
I
are
think
always going to be generally paid
I'm not
more
gonna
than men,
lie. I
then
didn't
it's
even get
just
what you. I didn't really
See,
get what.
see, my mother just commented say persons get paid on their qualification, not gender. We're discussing that persons in the states the females in the states keep on complaining that males make more money than them just for the fact that they're males. So I was saying that those are first world. Probably never hear a woman now here say okay because something they a man he might make more money than me. Right
women in
now,
Jamaica just are happy, to be honest. No, in general, to be honest, women in Jamaica are just happy to get a paycheck because it's a struggle there. It's a harder struggle.
facts.
Be glad
Right now,
you are
if
able
you
to
make
do it.
your money, I make my money. Good enough. People now say,
I
Exactly.
okay,
right
because
you know,
Jana make
to be honest, right
50,000,
you
me have
know,
to
me
make
want a paycheck
50,000
But
too.
because
watching that Daniel, watching Daniel.
them something, you know, me need a paycheck, you know, because watch this.
Damn son,
Look
you
for my
know want to see
pride,
my
bro.
gear. I'm not
Dog,
gonna lie to
bro,
you.
we
But
can't
watching
do
that
that, bro.
Daniel, watch an
Look
example.
for cover.
Daniel,
We can't
imagine
do that.
me get $50,000, right? And you get $30,000. And me I go eat. Guess what? Me buy one large box food, right? And you
Yeah,
buy one large box food.
yeah.
You think me I gonna complain about which how much we I get paid, Daniel?
Nah, fam, I'm not of that.
Because guess what?
Yes,
You know
Nah,
what I
Daniel.
eat? We're gonna
don't
still
get
me the
don't
box
get
food, bro.
that.
And our belly I got still full down.
Yeah.
Exactly, first world problems.
That's what I say. People in American and other first world countries always chase down a title and feel so entitled that they need this. Like if women get what they want, let's give you guys everything you want and put the males aside. We gave you everything you want. What did it solve?
Absolutely nothing.
Exactly. If you get what you want, it's not a solution. It's another
Yeah,
problem.
yeah. It's
Males, if males got
all
what
comes
they
from
want, trust and
entitlement.
believe the world would have ended also.
Yeah, it all comes from entitlement.
Everybody,
Men's
yes, we can speak on equality, but there's no general solution. But guess what? You're not helping the problem. You're adding to it.
you know about that.
Nobody gives solutions anymore. I'm literally saying this every single day.
I
Nobody
don't
gives a
think that.
solution anymore.
To be
Everybody
honest,
complains,
I don't
just
think
like
it's
I'm doing now. Everybody complains and never gives a solution.
yeah, I don't even think it's that no more because there's been a lot of people now from what I'm seeing or on YouTube and somewhere that they might try something and it's like it starts out working but it's not. Them like all right, you should know about this. You should know about the dating site, dating YouTubers as they would want to call themselves, like dating gurus and whatever, life coaches or whatever everyone call themselves. It's all about a sham, but what they're actual teaching is real, but they're taking advantage of it to a different level. That's what I'm gonna say. So
That's like
it's good,
people
but
in
it's not really there.
in a way, I guess you're right. YouTubers are held to a different standards and them have to do things differently, yes. Because guess what? They're content creators. And if you're not creating content to a certain degree, you're not getting your paycheck.
Yeah, that's very true.
So YouTubers are in a different circumstance.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's
very true.
it's real different, bro. It's real different, to be very honest. It's real different.
Well, I can say one other thing. Well, not even one other thing. I have to can say two other things. There's mans them like Jordan Peterson. There's mans them like what's his name again? Joe Rogan. And there's men them like not even Christopher. What them call it again?
Tucker Carlson.
Not even Tucker Carlson. Well, yeah, let's put Tucker Carlson there. These are some controversial mans that, although they're so
They're
controversial in the ways they do it, they started doing it right because they're
no, don't look
controversial,
at
but
them
they
in
still
that
have an
like
idea. As
they're
an
very
idea, as something
one-sided.
else.
They're paid to be
Yeah,
one-sided.
yeah, that is very true.
They're paid to choose a side and stick to that side. Even though them know it could be bull, they are paid to stick to that side. Tucker Carlson's show will always be on the side of Trump a Republican, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's paid to
yeah.
always be on the Republican side. He's
But
paid to be a liberal.
let me be honest here. I don't really know about the sides or whatever. I don't really care about it because I don't really have to. I just need to care about their policies because whatever policies they make up there is going to definitely affect Jamaica. And from that happens, say it will basically get
And
shit.
that's where
So
Jamaica already went wrong, to be honest. You know what's funny? America is trying so hard to influence on Jamaica, and then China is really pushing an agenda, and then you have the British people them really are coming in and a push agenda too. I remember recently, it was when last year, late last year, Prince whoever come to Jamaica and talk about sorry for slavery, bro. We've been independent for more than 60 years. Let us really come back just for say sorry about slavery. Get your ass out of here. Yeah, well, I know dog, man. You know, me I give you more piece of bun, one cheese, and give you some water. I said, better go back on the plane, yeah. I'll sit
what do you
there.
mean water? What are you talking about water? You have to pay for that. You know, get that for free.
No, that, me that do it because like him come here and him in the hungry and I'm sorry about slavery. Oh, yeah, what? Something to eat. I want there, yes, there, so. Hey, bun, cheese, water. Let's sit down on them. Because I'm like, where you come out? Imagine flying thousands of miles across the Atlantic. Come on, our country, what's been independent for more than 60 years. We're sorry about slavery, bro. Tell the world that. And not just we enslaved. You enslaved almost, basically almost half the world. Go tell the
You
world I'm
remember what them
sorry.
used to say then? Them said the sun don't set on the British Empire. That's what I'm saying. And it's
So
almost
when night fall, what
true.
you say? Lana, when night fall, what you say?
No, fam, there's a
The
next
man and
place
I
around the
experience
corner
night. I
that is
two
a
son
part
we
of
have.
the empire. No, fam, night never come. Because the British Empire stretched all the way around the world and comes right back around. There's no way
Fair,
it can
but
turn.
look at
What
how
them have to
small Britain is, and they have such a hold, yo.
Yeah, they had the power, bro. Like,
They're
yo,
not even a continent, bro. And look at the power they pose. They're not even a
it's not
continent.
even the thing
And
about
their
it.
power
I
competing with Russia and friggin' America. They hefty, yo.
Bro, don't you honestly, bro, don't you get it? They built America. They built it so they could get money from it. And then afterwards, yeah, them realize them couldn't get no more money from it because people they move away and them try to do it by force and it never
No,
worked.
no, what
And
happened?
that's
I,
how
I do
America came
American
around.
history. So what happened is Britain sent people over here to conquer land, and then the people them will come over here and say, wait, when they so far, what for listen here for? Move not dirty ratted. Run them, and then them start them own country or whatever, and America is born. And America not easy either. You see the man them panel and I say, guess what? Got to come kill them, you know. I said, wait, what? Yes, here?
Yes, man.
Yes,
It
here?
seems so. And the thing about it now, watch this. After a certain time, they decide, say, you know what, we can't beat you. So, all right, we can take the country. At least we can have every little thing around it. I mean, all right. And this is how them did start operate over all the time.
Yeah,
Because you're
crap.
supposed to know about Falcons. You remember the story about the Falcon War?
Of which crap?
Falcon War.
No, explain.
I think that's Margaret Thatcher. And she sent the RAF and the Royal Marines as well as Royal Air Force down to the Falklands because they said they own Falklands. They had the first flag up there. They had everything. They set up there. They and I think it was the Spanish came along and tension, of course, how that's thing. So
Mm.
Brazilians, which were a part of the Spanish, came down there and said, oh, it's better. It don't make no sense you have this land. Like, you don't use it. You're barely here, right?
Bro, you know me want to live,
So
bro.
them
I want
start
to put
operating the
myself
land.
and go to Australia. Like,
I don't
ain't
want to go
shit
there, sir.
happening down there.
Nope, I ain't going down there, sir. Uh-uh. Them
Like
always know
nothing
something.
bad happens to Australia, yo, bro. Like
Nope.
you don't hear about shit like that in
Uh-uh.
Australia. Yeah, I
No,
know
that
that might be false, but shit don't happen down there. Like I like peace, bro. Like I'm about
well,
to
I
become
get
a
why you'd say that.
Buddhist. Brother,
I
the
get
only
why.
issue I have with Buddhists is that them say you can't have sex. That's literally the only issue I got. I will become a Buddhist for that pure and detachment feature, but when them
Well,
say
become
yo
a
you have to be abstinent, I'm not no.
why you know become a warrior monkey? You don't really have to do none of them
No, you
things.
have to be abstinent when you become in those parts. You have to be
No,
abstinent.
not for warrior monkey. It's different something. A different lifestyle. I'm telling you.
No,
It's
no,
different.
that culture demands you have to be abstinent until you whatever. And I'm like, no, I like vagina too much. I'm sorry. But the way of no, look, like seriously, bro, difference in culture and the way of life,
Vagina too much.
it's
I
no, like
swear, man.
seriously, bro.
Yo, you're different, bro. Well, it ain't different, but come on, bro. You can't just say that like that. You can't just say, yo,
I like
I
to
love
have
vagina.
intercourse with the opposite gender.
No,
How else you want me to say this? Anyways, yeah, bro,
yo,
the way of life is completely different in different cultures. Like Buddhist culture, I've looked at it, I did research, I've done a whole presentation. It's literally you detaching yourself from material, being one, like being a part of what been given to you naturally. You live the man them they eat, them pray, they exercise, martial art, push your body, push your mind, push it in almost every way. Emotionally, spiritually, physically. The man them are help, bro. The man live up 300, almost guaranteed every person in that culture live over 100, bro. I'm like, bro, that's like signing a contract that said here's a contract to live over 100. Just sign here. I'm like, damn.
I see why it would that would very much attract you, but
And it's just
I
it's just you getting up every day, learning the basics of life and going along with it, bro. It requires strong discipline. Don't get me wrong. There's gonna be a trial. It's gonna test you. It's gonna be hard. Nothing comes easy like that. But there's a simplicity to it that you can't deny, and it's just peaceful.
I get, as I said, I get why you would think that way, and I get why it attracts you so much because you like. I know you like the peace and quiet. I know you don't like to like do all the fuss and all them stuff there majority of the time. Until
Yeah,
like unless something like really got you, you don't really like touch that
yeah,
way. But
that
still,
is true.
I can't agree with it like that. Let me just tell you why. Straight up, all of that is good and all to be to be spiritual and try to live as long as you can and all that stuff there. But to be absent, to abstinent in that way, to be absent around the world, like be a part of it, but not actually be a part of it in that sense, it makes no sense to me because life is for living, and yo, if you're just living to live sake, it makes no sense. Like you
Well,
don't really
I
enjoy
guess,
things like how you can normally enjoy
but
things if you
society doesn't really. What is that? Because they make it so that if you're not of a certain status or title, you will not move past a certain barrier.
yeah, I know that. I very much know that. But I don't even really have a but for that. I just know that I can what I can say about it is it's up to you to live your life how you want to live it. If you want to live it by chasing goals until the time you die, or if you want to live it by maximizing every single second, every single day, you can do that. All of them has their downfalls, and you just have to pick and choose which one is best for you. And at this point, if you think you can be a warrior monk or you can be a monk, well, it's all the power to you. But I ain't gonna
Well,
do that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
so
I become a
I guess
that's
it's
something, but I
just
can't.
my vision of peace. Then I just wish the world would stop all this stuff, bro. Bro. I am 19 years of age, and since learning what I learned in Jamaica and learning what I learned here, bro, I'm just tired of hearing the same thing, bro. Every day it's another dead person, and then you know what people do? Black people they pull the race card, and then people have, or here's it, Caucasian people Them will just pull it out to just strictly violent, crazy, irrational people. People of other cultures, they think you're sickening because you let this happen. Everybody just points their fingers and just talk shit and just don't realize that someone just lost their kid. Someone died. Everybody's just out here talking about, oh, you this, you that. Someone friggin' died. Daniel, imagine
You're
you
talking
saw
about
someone
Ukraine,
one day
right?
and then the next day they're gone, bro.
Bro, is Ukraine you're talking about, right? Especially y'all
It's
reference.
messed up. Everybody acting like there's not like nothing happened. Like even me, I don't
Bro,
see it. I don't know unless it happened to me personally, bro. I know the pain of losing somebody, bro, and trust and believe it don't feel good. It doesn't. That shit
bro, let
whack.
me let me ask you a question. It's a real solid question. Do you realize that the fate that being holds to them over there is directly correlated to our survival over here? Because if they win, if Russia occupies Ukraine or the war continues or continues to escalate, that man is willing and able to just launch them nukes. And trust me, those nukes will reach over here. They will
Bro,
kill
I'm
us.
not gonna lie.
It's
To
not
be
even
honest, if
going
World
right.
War III
No
does
cap,
happen, Jamaica will be a
no cap. It's not
casualty.
even. Yes, man. Well, right beside of Cuba. Cuba is not no friends to nobody.
No, no,
Cuba
it's
don't like
well. That
each
is
other.
not the only a part of it. Guess what?
We're
A
so close
nuke
to
is meant
Florida,
to
bro.
was meant to wipe out something the size of a state, bro. We're an island.
We're
It's
so
taking
close to
us out. It's still taking out the one nuke will take out the entire Caribbean and then some.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Unless the top, alright, speculatively, they'll say, I'm going to re-say that. In speculation, if we do not have any military or any other gains by US or any other country over here, they're not gonna have to target us. Let's be honest here.
So I
But
don't have to. We're gonna be a casualty. I said it.
we're still gonna be a casualty because the follow from that is gonna kill every single person on this island. There's not a man, woman, or child gonna survive. The man them up for that play politics right now or play them games that up our cabinet. Them not gonna survive either, even if them have them one kind of thing, because nobody not come for them, sir. Let's just be honest here.
You think
What will
Andrew
use them
Holness
have?
was a bunker?
You think they don't? Nigga,
Yep.
come on, man. They
I
got
don't
them
think
shit,
they
sir.
do.
They got them shit.
At first thing, them gonna probably do a flyout. I say, we have intercepted
Fly
transmission.
to where?
They're firing a missile over here. Well, they say
Fly
Air
to
Force
where,
man
sir?
say, yo, me I lift up.
Bro, to be honest, I can already imagine. Now, you know, even imagine. I see the signs where America has obviously interacted with our country in a way where
It's
it's
been
not
happening, bro. It's been
it's not
happening.
just
We
about
don't in
military
ways
things,
we
but
cannot
about
see and
certain
in ways we can. It's been
yeah,
happening.
yeah, for political or military or whatever things there is, because you know our island, not all of it of course, but you know that we have
Like
enough that
I remember when we tell Shiji something about she love talk about violence and shit like that. I'm like, there's violence around the world. You have to pick your poison, bro. Like, there's no way to escape this stuff.
I prefer Jamaican violence than the Spanish violence because the Spanish violence is everywhere and you can't get away from it.
Trust me, Jamaica violence is worse than some of the stuff that's going on here.
Wait, what, Danny? Nigga,
Where you
we're one of the dangerous countries in the world. What you talking about?
Daniel, we're ranked number 4, you know that, right?
Like, nigga, we're
it
small
doesn't
enough
matter,
to
bro.
this.
I
Nigga, what
still
you about?
I pick Jamaican violence because unless you're in the actual era where it's going to take
Nigga, that
place,
used
get
to.
them in
Daniel, the people ahead of us are Honduras, Colombia, and one next country, I remember.
all of them are
Literally, those
Spanish.
are the countries ahead of us in violence. We're
All of them
number
are Spanish
4.
country, them dog. You can't tell me nothing. You prefer Jamaican crime than Spanish crime over there, because the Spanish crime there, it go kill everybody and anybody can get it. It
Yes,
don't
that
matter
is
man,
fair,
woman, child.
but
It don't
still.
matter if you're rich or poor, you can get it. They pull up on you, take your shit and run away, and you can't do shit about it.
Wait, what? Take what? Bro, they taking your life and running away. What you mean?
It's like you don't
And them say,
understand.
yo, I like your life, dog. What you mean? They know
Yo,
exactly what I mean.
see the videos them like that the people them on the road, the highway, big highway, lights they on and everything, Them stop the bun them in a little road, roadblock to thief people things them.
Danny,
And then people are just
Daniel,
busting you with
that's
like,
why there's
yo,
so much border
nope,
patrol in those countries. You know why? Because you have man that try escape every single day but can't afford it. So they might try to get out illegally. That's why Trump's an
and
asshole when
you know
people are
the
trying
thing
to leave
about that,
Mexico because of violence.
you know the thing about that? Is the less violent people them are trying to leave, because the more violent people them now go stay
No,
for the
because guess
community.
what? When you go against a government and a government retaliates against you, guess what? You're gonna be the fallout. You're gonna be the casualty. People don't want that for their kids, bro, their husbands, their wives. People want to
Think
get them
about
out of there.
kids. I don't
I
care reach
know,
kids. Bro, come on, man.
bro. Like
I
to be
agree.
honest, if our generation doesn't fix this shit, bro, I
We will.
don't know what the next generation will do.
We will not.
Frankly, to be honest, I don't care about the next generation. I just care about the family that they're on. Like people them
They,
like you, Malik, Shijay, of course, Shamar, like they're one of the people that I care about. When I read the business about nobody else run off back or run the front because
No, bro, I
you
got
know,
cousins. As much as they annoy me, and and them love going with them foolishness, bro. I still love my cousins, bro. As much as they annoy the shit out of me every frigging time. More choke out one of them specifically, but they're still my cousins, and I still love them to an extent, bro. And their generation, they do some stuff that is very unexpected and very you
all
know,
right, here's the thing. They aren't dumb. And that's
they're
what
not
I'm
dumb
focusing
enough.
on.
They're very
I'm
intuitive. Like
focusing on
they're
them
very intuitive.
intelligence
This
now.
generation,
That's what
they're gonna
happenens.
surprise us.
They can't do nothing
But
for me.
guess
It's
what?
hard.
I don't think
Don't worry
if
about
we
it.
let it pass us and it hits them, bro, it's gone. Bro, if I grow and I end up having kids, bro, and it hasn't been fixed by then, bro, I'm going to be so sad and disappointed that I brought kids into this world for them to suffer the same way I did.
Bro, you go stress yourself to the turn gray, that. Like
This is why every
by the
time
time you really
I'm
stress
not
yourself
inside
to
of my wife, bro, I'm
turn
buying
gray.
literally 50 Plan Bs, bro. In one hand, I
wow.
want to have kids.
Girl,
On one hand, I really want to have kids, bro, in the future, no lie. But on the other hand, to literally bring them into this shithole we call our world is going to be so difficult.
7-3
Man,
something.
Mm?
Wow. 7 something.
my laptop about to die, so after this session, I'm gonna head out, guys. So Malik did a
Minutes
quick
are
powwow.
couple minutes, bro. Couple minutes.
Bruh, I told you, I'm literally helping my aunt move. I told you I was finished packing when I texted you. My life has been jingle jangle because I gotta juggle so much stuff. My school is pissing me off. My teachers is
I
pissing
know
me
that.
off.
I know that story.
And I gotta keep my sanity with these kids. Bruh, life is hitting me in waves right now. And these waves hitting fast.
Yeah. So, well,
So
your best option right now is to try find some good paying job. My best option right now is to fit the military. Yours is not because they will send you some places. Now mine won't. So
my auntie tell me said the day me try something for military, she slap out my kneecap. So me, I
yo,
ain't going nowhere.
fuck, bro, I'm not even gonna lie. I looked at it. I looked at it.
It's very beneficial, but my aunt and my mother them
No
frightened
fam.
so much with
No,
everything what's going
no
on, they
fam.
don't want me
They
going.
gonna get fucked. Sir, I'm not lying. It'll be good for you. No, I'm not gonna lie. It'll be good for
It's
you.
very beneficial, I understand that.
You get discipline and you get to learn the community and something.
Because I talked to my
That's
friend that's
beneficial.
in a platoon right now, and bro, this man said, Malik, when I got off my tour, bro, the first thing the man gonna do is take up out cars, drive go to McDonald's, come back and play PlayStation. Man said never missed the simple shit so much before.
In the go tour, where when we go tour,
Hmm?
where we
That
go.
tour, all of them, they said he went to Pakistan for his tour, and
Oh,
he's like stressed, bro. He's
yeah,
like, Malik,
that
I
would do
actually
it.
get shot. And
Yeah,
he
that
came
would
back
do it.
in, bro. That man said McDonald's never tasted so good.
Yeah, that them
But
places would do it for you.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna try to make it now and then, Daniel. I'm sorry I haven't been really active. I'm gonna try to make it now and then. Meeting's about to time out, so
Yeah, please come back. Shij, the password is
I'm on already.
A5. What?
Shishay, the password is you're a douchebag 568.
Bro, stop fire shots, bro. Come on. You can't be fire shots like that. So, the thing is about to peace out. So, come back in.
Alright, guys. I'ma head out.
Uh, this is
Plus, it's
filter weather.
literally almost midnight for me. I need to get to bed.
11 o'clock.
I was gonna say, as the thing said, bro, it seems that the Amber Heard situation, the real reason why all of this happened, as I'm saying, is that she got too greedy, or she decided that she. The classic woman thing is that she decided that she wanted better or she wanted more, and China Dev couldn't give her that, so it was time to move on, and that's basically what it seemed like from the beginning to me. But I didn't even realize why it didn't spread this far because to me it's like some other craziness. The reason why it spread this far, it started to warp my sense of you in a sense because it it, it, it took on too much things that life what it took on was too much to keep track of like that. So yeah, I'm gonna stop talking about it now and move on to something probably even worse, which should I tell you something?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Ukraine war.
Yeah, it's still happening.
Mutual
Unfortunately.
destruction is assured. You remember who said that?
Who that?
I believe, sir. I believe, sir, that was either Ronald Reagan or General Ford. One of them.
Oh boy.
He the one who met Mr. Gorbachev after the nuclear crisis, basically. And
He's acting like he's gonna do something about it, but at the end of the day, when everybody comes together to come against Russia, it's gonna be a problem. But I
right,
understand that they're not moving in. I understand they're not moving in. You don't want to risk the civilians.
bro, it don't matter, sir. What matters is that this man has it in his mind that he wants that country and just like who Germany did it in the past, that he's going to just go and take it. Now, I'm not saying he was wrong for doing that because there's a lot of factors involved. But what I'm saying is that it seems like he can do this because he has the mute button on hand anytime he wants to grumble. So he can just press the button and the world goes flat. So
A
I'm
man
not
I
sure
could
what.
say press the button and start World War III.
Well, yeah, that's just hard for sure because even with the nuke strap, people are still be fighting. Shit, people still be fighting. So yeah, I've seen all of this. It's happened all in under. It's happened all in under something years. All in under 3 years. So
You know,
2019.
it's crazy because I'm telling myself like after high school, I'm like, yo, the world is boring. I'm bored. I need some entertaining for once.
Oh,
Boy, oh boy, did I get something entertaining?
right,
Hello,
2020.
coronavirus. Hello, Australia wildfires.
Right, 2020.
Hello,
I mean, wild.
listen, 2020, I mark will forever be the worst year of my life. The worst.
Well, I guess the best thing we can take from this is that we can learn something. In a
Well, that's
state
the
of
point of
emergency,
living.
in a state of emergency, our government means nothing.
In the state of emergency, I'll be a tissue.
Yeah, we need tissue. That too. We need only for tissue. Tissue and hand
Well,
sanitizer.
huh?
That's always what we do.
Straight.
But I'm not gonna lie. the pandemic has started to change me in a weird way. I would say that, I've realized that like how fragile this is, all the systems that is around us is. You know, why am I going there when at the end of the world, um, it could be very much the end of the world right now, still, but as I was saying, at the end of the world, you guys aren't going to help me. You being in that system is not going to be help me to survive or to do anything else. And I was like, if it's so, if like I said, it's time to start to become more sufficient. Right? Of all the times to do it, I think this is the time.
Mm.
Right out of college, all crazy shit is going around around here. There's no real set path for you at this point, and no one really cares. So it's best time to like try to get some skills, try to learn some crazy shit, and and just follow your dreams in a sense. Like,
And this is the thing that I love about life. It's just us against the world. Who knows what will happen? We just have to keep going.
well, the
Break
world
it
will
down.
win. It's just how long will last. That's basically it.
Oh, I don't let the world win on me, sir. Not gonna happen. I have way too much poise and pride for that. But I like the challenge of it. Just
No,
us
it seems
against the
like
world.
the world's going to.
The world's gonna go to shit.
Yeah.
There's no not denying, but still. At the end of the day, you just have to improve what you have. I know what you're going for. At least before any of this starts, I just want to know, sir, I get my wife, I have a house, I have a car, work in school, I do what I need to do, I do my purpose, and at the end of the day, whatever comes, I do my best to ensure everyone is safe.
Bro, I used to be thinking the exact same as that you were the Idepan right now. I'm not gonna lie. It changed up a lot between the pandemic. Because now I'm seeing, it don't matter if I have a wife or the kids. The wife or the kids going probably can leave me. And the house don't matter because somebody can just decide, one day, you know what? I want that house, I'm gonna get that house. I'm gonna buy that house. And you can't do nothing about it.
No, but here's the thing though, it's your property. See, if any, I've been, recently I've been thinking to myself, I really have these things. And it's crazy that I say things in terms of human beings and nature. Like some girls I talk to, I don't really even like them, but it's like I'm just a holding place until their real person comes. So I'm trying to reconfigure myself as a man. That when I find something that I like, I will do my best to keep it. I will fight for it. Because it doesn't make any sense you walk up to me and say, yo, down there, mine. I'm gonna take it. I'm going to retaliate. I say, no, boss, hands off.